before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get Cashback, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's So AC. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today what we're going to be discussing is what's going on, or I should say what's up, the update on my Fico 8 credit scores for November. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. You can get your credit scores and reports for all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. You'd like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week using your own vehicle on your own time, please click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't want to use your vehicle or you don't have a vehicle, you can hire a car by clicking the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can use their vehicle to Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week. If you would like to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, please click the Be Free link in the description below. And with the holidays just around the corner, I know you're going to be shopping online, so why not get cash back by clicking the Cashback link in the description below. So let's get started. I think what I'm going to do is every month I'm going to update what's going on with my Fico 8 and my Vantage credit scores. But today we're going to do the Fico 8 and then I'll update with the Vantage credit scores. Also, I'm going to do individual scores for the auto and the bank card and also the mortgage scores. All right. So I think I'm going to combine the mortgage score with probably the bank card score, the auto score, because the mortgage score is just one score I'm getting through the site that I'm registered with. So let's get to it. This first score is from November 1st, as you can see here. November 1st. My score went up to 681. It went up 3 points, so it was 678 last month, which is still good because you see here it's the good score from 670 to 739. So 670 to 739 is considered good. And if you listen to my previous videos about credit, I always tell you, in the FICO world or the credit world, which usually is FICO, because Vantage, they very rarely use Vantage for credit decisions. Some financiers do, but for the most part, they're using FICO, and you kind of don't know which one they're going to use. I believe some banks are using FICO 9. Most are still using FICO 8. Some are using FICO 2 for certain things. Some using FICO 3 and so forth and so forth. All right. But the vast majority of them right now are still using the FICO 8 model. All right. And with this, my Experian score had went up to 681. Okay. That's my Experian score, up to 681. Now, this was on November 1st. Okay. My utilization was around 2% at this time because I did another video where I did some credit score increases. I think I'm going to do a video about the credit score increase. But I know I mentioned that I got, well, not me personally, but the card that I'm an authorized user on received a $3,000 credit limit increase, which put that particular card at $5,000. So of course that's reflected in my credit report. But what didn't show yet was the credit limit increase for my First Premier card. And you know, I got a video about the First Premier card. So that credit limit increase didn't reflect. And that's on the more up-to-date credit score, which I got on the 4th of November. So I got another credit limit increase on the 4th. And I also have the updated scores for all three bureaus that came on, I believe, on the 7th, 6th or 7th, or probably the 8th. Yeah, I believe it was the 8th. So I have the updated score for all three bureaus on the 8th for FICO 8. Okay, and then we're going to get into that in a minute. But I'm going to show you the most updated score from Experian, which came on November 4th. So let me get right to that. So as you see here, on November 4th, I got another 4 points. And that's because I think two things happened. My auto loan updated, and so that balance went down. And also the First Premier credit limit increase posted. Okay, so this brought me to 3% now. Now I'm at 3% all around. Like I say, you see, this is the 4th. I went up 4 points, still in a good range, 670, 739. And as always, your credit life really begins around 680. Again, I wasn't a 680 all the way around. I got my $63,000 auto loan pre-qualification at a 660 something. I can't recall exactly what it was, but I was at a 660 something. And also got that real estate loan for my resort membership. I got that. I don't even think I was at a 670 yet, or was I? I was probably hovering around that. You know, I don't think I was at a 670 here though. I don't believe I was at a 670 here because I got that back in July. So I believe I was still around a 660-ish range, up in there. But now that I'm in a 680 range, I'm above 680 on actually all three credit bureaus now. I'm at a 680 above all three. I can qualify for even more things. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get into all three bureaus right now. All right. Okay. First, I'm going to show you what happened last month so you can see the difference. All right. So last month on October 8th, you see I was at a 678 with Experian. I was at a 680 with Equifax. And I was at a 679 with TransUnion. As you can see that my utilization was at 5% for each. And again, utilization is what you use on your credit card opposed to your credit limits. That's your utilization. So as you can see, I'm using $294 of the credit limit of $5,700 overall. And each of these are around 5%. Maybe one or two is at 2%. But most of these are at 5% utilization on the cards. All right. So $294 is 5% of $5,700. And these are for credit cards. All right. This for each one. All right. And it's reporting on each credit bureau. So again, TransUnion 679, Equifax 680, and Experian 678, and that was in October. Okay, so we're gonna go to November, the updated one. So here we are in November. All right. Here's Experian, as I just showed you. 685, November 8th. Equifax didn't change much at 680, and that's because I think what really happened, and this is based off of November 1st. So this hasn't updated to what happened that just recently got reported as far as the auto loan. But as you can see, it does have the First Premier on here. All right. So because now my credit, remember I told you I got $3,000 from the American Express authorized user card that I'm on. and $200 for the first Premier card. So that was $3,200. So that put me now at $8,900 credit limit. $8,900. All right. So that's the $900 first Premier card now, a $5,000 American Express card that I'm authorized user on, and $3,000 for my Navy Federal card. And I explained to you before, I know you guys probably think, okay, his credit scores are going up, but he doesn't even have a lot of credit on his credit cards. That's fine. Again, I didn't know the procedure back when I first got my Navy Federal card that I'm teaching my son and I showed my girl how to do now. All right. So again, she got a very high limit credit card. Hers is over $20,000 now for her first Navy Federal credit card, with the same card I got, the Cash Rewards card. And my son, his credit limit is upwards of close to $25,000 on his Navy Federal credit card. All right. But I showed them how to do it. So now I'm just getting my credit limit increase. And I'm going to do it again. Today is the 10th of November. So I'm due for another credit limit increase after the 16th. That's when I got my last credit limit increase, was May. So it's every 6 months. So after the 16th, I think we're going to do it maybe by the end of the month to get a credit limit increase. I might do it around the 21st because I would give it a few days to sit in and say, okay, it's still in the 6 month part now. So I'm going to go ahead, maybe around the 21st, I'll apply for a credit limit increase. I'm going to try to get upwards of the $25,000, which I know I deserve. As you can see here, my Experian is $685. My Equifax is $680, and my TransUnion is at $681 now. Okay. And again, you see now the utilization, because the credit limit increased, my credit usage went down a bit. So now I'm at $264 of $8,900, which put me at 3%. This would have still been around 5% if it was at $5,700, but because of the $3,200 increase, now I'm at 3%. All right. And I still use my cards the same. Remember, I just pay them down to around 3 to 5% every month. All right. They pay them down to 3 to 5% every month. Right now, I believe that the first Premier is at around 6-ish%. All right. But again, I'm in a good range. I'm at $680 for everything. I believe this went up. Again, it didn't include everything because I believe this was on the first of the month. And the auto loan reports right after the first, maybe around like the 4th or 5th, is when auto loan reports. And also the real estate loan reports around that time as well. I believe I got to double check that with the real estate loan, but I know it after the first though. But as you can see here, just jumped up to 681. Maybe it was 679. This stayed the same, and this went up 7 points because it was 678. So now I'm at 685. So I'm in a good range. I'm 680 all around, and that's where you want to be, at least 680 all around. Okay. So now that I'm at a 680 all around, 685 Experian, 680 Equifax, 681 TransUnion. This is November 8th. So I'm going to show you what I'm being awarded because of this. All right. Now here, because I'm in that range, look at the credit cards they offer me now. I know I showed you maybe a couple other videos before this that I didn't have these type of cards. I had, maybe a Capital One, Quicksilver, and I think a Saver One, but they didn't offer me the Venture One rewards. Okay, so now I got the Venture One rewards, which is like the lower line of their top card, which is the Venture rewards. Venture rewards, I believe, is a $95 annual fee. The Venture One doesn't have a $95. It has an annual fee at all for the Venture One rewards, and it only gives you 1.25, while I believe the other one is up to 5% miles per dollar. But now I'm in the Venture category now of Capital One. So I got the Venture One for Capital One, which is the top matched. All right. So here it is, the Capital One Venture One Rewards credit card. Got the Discover It Cashback card now. All right, Discover It Cashback card. Remember this because I'm in the 680 range and up. All right, for all three. Okay, so I got the Discover It Cashback, which is 1 to 5% cashback. Then I have the Capital One Venture card. So I'm also matched with the Venture card now, which is their top card for Capital One. The Saver One card, which is, I believe, is a little better than the Saver card because it doesn't have the annual fee, right? And it's kind of the same perks. I just don't have an annual fee with the Saver One. So if I was to get the Capital One Saver card, I'll probably get the Saver One card because it's pretty much the same, just no annual fee. All right. Then you got the Capital One Quicksilver card, and a lot of people I know that got this card, they ended up with high credit limits. Matter of fact, I know a person right now that got the Saver One card and they got a $10,000 credit limit. So Capital One don't mind giving high credit limits. Matter of fact, my girl, she got a Capital One Quicksilver, and I believe hers is over 10,000 now. Okay. Then you get the Walmart rewards. I don't believe they get high limits with the Walmart rewards card. Only person I know that got one, I think they only got a $500 limit, but they may. Depends on where you're at. But she was in like the high sevens credit score, and she got a $500 Capital One Walmart rewards card. So I probably wouldn't go for that one. I'll probably stick with the Quicksilver, Venture, and Saver cards, or I should say Saver One cards, and probably the Venture card or Venture One. The Venture card, they're pretty much good either way. And so is the Saver card. So then we got the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card. See, now they offer me the higher tier cards now, okay? Look at that. $450 annual fee. Won't happen, but I mean, think about it. $450 annual fee. I mean, this is one of a very good card if you can get it. And we're talking about maybe credit limits of 40,000 and up and stuff like that. So then now, here's the thing. People don't like Credit One, but I did a video on Credit One. Credit One got some decent cards, all right? They have decent cards like this one here. They're not putting garbage cards on here now because of my credit score range. So they're not giving me garbage cards now. So the Credit One, I did a video on this. So go to my Credit One video about. Well, go to the video about the Credit One card that I did. I did a review on the Credit One card. A Credit One Bank, and it's in the do-it-yourself credit repair list, okay? Playlist. It's in the do-it-yourself credit repair playlist, and I'm talking about the Credit One Bank credit cards, and I go over their good cards. The Credit One is known to have subprime cards, but it also has some pretty good cards, all right? And this is one of them, the Credit One Bank American Express credit card, okay? Of course, we're talking about APR is high, but think about it. Again, I told you, I do not pay interest. I haven't paid interest on a credit card in over a year now. All right. So, and it's 1%, 1 to 5% cash back with this one. And it's $95 annual fee. You should get around at least. Now, again, they're not going to give you very high limits, but we're talking about, I mean, at least you could probably get about $5,000 with this one. I'm not 100% sure, but I know they give it $2,500 credit lines. I know that. So if they're doing that, and they're offering a $95 annual fee, I'm going to assume they're going to give you around $5,000 with this one. You got the Credit One Bank American Express credit card again, and this is the same. This is only 1% cash back, but I guess this is the lower line of this one here. So still the annual, the APR is the same, but again, we don't pay interest over here. All right. The Credit One Bank Wonder card. This is a pretty good card. All right. So you get 1 to 3 points per dollar, and this is like a travel card. With like different places you go to, and they give you the 1 to 3% cash back. All right. Again, we don't pay interest rates. Here's the other Credit One Bank Wonder card. Same thing, 1 to 5%, $95 annual fee for the extra 2%, right? So $95 annual fee, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get around a $5,000 line of credit with them as well, at least. Then you got this garbage card right here, the Credit One NASCAR card. Okay, so that's that. So again, they're upping it up, and soon I'm gonna the next level when I'm in this 90s, I'm gonna start getting American Express cards in here. American Express card. They're going to throw the American Express card, the gold card, and things like that. But as you can see, the credit cards that they offer me are moving up. Okay, they're moving up the tiers because my credit limit. My credit score is increasing. So with that being said, hope you guys got a lot from this video. Okay, if you would like to know your credit scores and know what's on your reports for all 3 bureaus, I'm talking about your FICO scores, the one that you need. You can click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you'd like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't want to use your vehicle, if you don't have one, you can click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below, where you can hire a car so you can make $500 to $1,000 plus per week wealth dashing. All right. And if you would like to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. And it's the shopping season for the holidays. And I know you're going to be doing online shopping, so you can go ahead and get cash back by clicking the cashback link in the description below. And in due time, probably sometime this week or next week, I'm going to show you my plays on my crypto, because I'm into the crypto thing. I've been in it for a little minute. I can show you my plays on this crypto. All right. But like, share the video, comment, subscribe to It's a Way See, subscribe to the channel. And until the next video, everybody, let's get this money.